Hi and welcome to the videos of DJ Stuff. Today it's Vanage for present you the ARQ 48. It's a product of the Zoom brand, like you see just here, and it's a MIDI controller, ring controller, and also a sampler. You can with that you can make your own production just with this because it works standalone. You don't need any computer, but you can also use a computer in a MIDI mode. But here we are just going to see the principal function and in standalone. So first, as you can see, the product is in two parts. You have the bass and the ring just here. You can remove this and walk away with this. It works with the cable just here, but you can also remove this. But for my part, I can't do this because I have no more battery. So I'm sorry for that. But let's see the interface of the bass. So for the bass, we have 4 different parts. We can see sound, sequence, effect, and rec and play. You have also the edit zone, but it's just for ergonomic stuff like new copy, rename, erase, this kind of things. So first we are going to see the sound section. So the sound section is just here for create a song. You can have 3 different sources of sound. You can make your sounds with the bass, just with the bass. You can also sample an external audio source with the button audio capture just here, and you can also bring your own sample from your computer, for example, with the SD card. You can put your sample on the SD card on your computer and put in the Zoom ARQ 48 and just take it in the sound part. So you can see on the sound section you have 2 modes. The mode pad with just turn off this, with 16 different sounds on each pad, like this. And you have also the scale mode. Just for example, I will take a scene like this, and we're going to the scale mode, and you can see we have all key we can find on the keyboard like this. So with the sound section, you can make your own sound, like I just said just before. For example, I will take a kick. So you have plenty of different sound in start when you buy the ARQ. For example, I will take the kick, and you can see I have different parameters just here. I can edit here. So I have the scale mode for choose the scale, the key, the PCM for choose my synthesizer, my category of my sound. Just here is the kick, but I can choose a snare, for example, or a clap, etc. Hi-hat. Just take a kick for the moment, and I can do some modification on it, like this. After that, we have the pitch mode. It's just for it's also the same thing, and you can do some modification of the pitch on this section. But you have also the noise section for add a noise, effect, filter, frequency mode, EDC for the envelope, and etc. You have the output for the panoramic, for example, with the level, FXN for make an effect like this on the effect port. We have turn off. I have a compressor just here. I can make also a flanger like this, but for me I just turn it off like this. So I have plenty of I have so many parameters. I can show you now because the video is will be too long, I think. So we have also the LED zone for change the color of my part, because for a kick, for my part, I take it in red, but I can also make in pink, for example, or green. Where is green? Yeah, just here. I can choose this just here. So let's take back in red, and I can make also an animation. So if I just push my kick here, I just nothing special, but if I put maybe the more, yeah, I have this firework. I have plenty of animation. So let's back in off. So now I make my kick. It's the same thing for the other kind of sound, like the synthesizer or clap or snare, or I don't know. So when I make all my songs, I can make a pattern with my songs, just in place my notes just in the grid. The grid is the 32 pad we have just here, who represent my grid. So for example, if I want to put a kick each 4 times, I just must to put a kick in the first beat of each bar. So I will just push kick here, and I will push the first beat of each bar like this. I put it on solo, and we can see I have a kick each bar like this. And I can make a pattern with many of other sounds, like I just said just here. For example, for here we can see the pattern of this song, of my close hi-hat. If I put it on solo, so when I realize all my patterns, I can place it in the song section just here, already on the second zone. But if I push song, I have all my patterns just here. If I push play, for example, I just want to like this. Just like this. I think it's enough for these 2 parts. Now we are going to see the effect section. We have many effects just here. For this, I will going to the pad section. So pattern pad, yes. And for example, I will take a low pass filter just here, and if I play my second, I will up. You can see, oops, we have 2 buttons. For example, for the low pass filter, this knob just here for set the frequency, like this. You can see here, and the other knob is for the resonance, just here. Like this. It's good to know. We see a lot of things on the bass, but with the ring we can also control some function of the bass, like the play just here. We can also move in a scale mode just here. For example, if I take a synth like this, I will move into scale mode. Yeah. Let's back here. We can solo and mute just here, and we have 3 sections just here. The first is the split zone just here. It's it cut my ring into 4 different parts for have bigger pads to make some music. Because if I take my ring like this, I'm a little bit afraid about misclick on the wrong pad. But with this mod, I can put with my hand, and I'm sure to put a kick, for example here, or a hi-hat ici, a clap here. And as you can see, I have also this fist button. It's just the handle button, for be exact. I will just push this, and I will select this zone, and now I can take it by this part, and I will play no song with this part. So it's really useful for take it with some comfort. Just like this, I can play different songs just like this with my hand. It's really useful. So let's back with the with the effect zone. I can push on this button just with this button just here, like this. I have also the Arpeggiator function. When I just show you now, just push Arpeggiator. I will take a synth, is better. I will push Arpeggiator, turn it on like this, and yes, put my synth in scale just here. It's just an example. Okay, so I just turn off now. Just in push Arpeggiator here, turn it off like this, and go back in pad mode. It's good to know we have also in the ring a gyroscope. It just with the gravity you can turn it for just move your effect. Just let me show you. If, for example, I want to control my filter with the rotary of the ring, I can just push a function just here, push X, and for the effect knob 1, no, just this button, I will choose this. Now I can adjust in push play like this. I can take my ring, set the dead zone like this, and now if I push effect just here, like this, I can play with the field like this with the rotary section, but it's also available for all this effect. So as you can see, it's a product for live musician, I think, live producer, and for DJ set, I think it's a good idea. So for the connection now, we have on the back the audio input just for sampling, the master just here in jack, left and right. The MIDI out is for connect with external device, external hardware maybe, like a synthesizer, or I don't know. We have the alimentation just here. In the other side, we have the Bluetooth card just here. It's just for connect with the ring. The ring have the same. We have the SD section just here with the SD card. Here it's a USB out, just for connect your ring. headphone output and a USB output. It's for connecting MIDI with Ableton Live or another DAW, for example. And on the ring, we have a connection just here, yeah, just here for connect with the bass, and the Bluetooth card just here. Oops, just here. If you have any question, just let me know on my Facebook page. It's Vanash, Vanash. I hope you enjoyed this video and see you later. Bye.